How many books do you produce a year?
Um, so not many people know this, but I totally took 2 years off. I've been publishing since 2014. And I took 2 years off starting in 2018 when I had gotten married. Just because I needed to better myself. I had gotten some really bad advice. And I took it, which is what produced the erotica. And then I wasn't happy promoting any of my work. So I was like, you know what? I need to take a step back. So I tried to produce one a year, and when it just wasn't happening, that's why I took a step back. So now I'm trying to do like one every 6 months.
Okay.
So at most like two or three a year, because I don't want to push it either. I want them to be stellar. I want them to get the best editing they can get before getting out there, and that hurt me the first time. Was the editing wasn't that great.
Been
So
there. Yep.
yeah, so I definitely don't want to make the same mistake twice.
How many words can you write in a day?
Since this pandemic, apparently 3,000.
Like I say,
Before that, I struggled to belt out 500.
yeah, it's really hard to just sit there and because then you gotta think of like I know for me today I was surprised I was even able to finish the book. Like I write my books in episodes because it's just easier for me to write and I don't feel so overwhelmed and I don't feel rushed writing, 30,000 word novels or 40,000 word novels or
Right.
50,000 word novels. I write 5,000 word novels and
Okay.
it's a lot easier for me because I can, if I want to write 1,000 words a day, I can. If not, if I want to write 500 words a day, I can do that too. But today I actually managed to finish the book, and I think altogether that was like 3,500 words or something like that. So
Oh, that's amazing.
yeah, well, I wrote in the morning, which I never do.
There you go.
I usually write at night, but I was up super early and I could not sleep. So I was like, I'll get to writing. So I
Right.
wrote, and then I took a few hours break, did some laundry, and then I went back to writing. So, and now I'm working on the second book. So,
Oh, congratulations. I know you sent it to me for editing, so I can't wait to
yes,
get into it and like
yes.
dive
I
in.
hope you like it.
Oh, I'm sure that I will.
Do you have to have silence or do you listen to music when you write?
Oh, that depends on what I'm writing and how intense the scene is. I found that with The Broken Daughter, listening to some Turkish music in the background, completely instrumental, really helped. But for the more magical scenes that take place where she's like really into herself and about to like magic everywhere, killing things, I definitely needed silence for that. Or else the music in the background did not match the scene. And then anything with words, I try to avoid because I always end up wanting to sing along. So it's bad. First, my singing voice sucks, so don't ask me to sing. I'm not going to do it. Um, but I really get distracted with anything with words.
So, who is your favorite artist when you do listen to music while you write?
I love Taylor Swift.
Me too.
So I just find her music very like magical, and especially like the Speak Now album that had like Enchanted on it, and
Yeah,
it sets that mood. And the Reputation album is great for those edgy, more actiony scenes, especially the song Ready for It. So I just have
yeah.
it on like repeat for my action scenes. And then I also like Evanescence because that rock beat really gets it going too.
I feel like we were meant to meet because we have a lot of music that we like.
Oh, damn, we need to have like a Zoom like dance night,
Yeah,
karaoke night. I'll do
we
it.
should do that. Let's totally, dude. I'm totally down for that.
Okay.
With like a
We'll
glass
have
of
to set a
wine.
date.
Yes. No, I'm being serious. We totally should. That'd be so much fun.
Me too. Yeah, I'm totally down.
People are gonna think that we're crazy, but you know what?
That's fine. Hey, crazy is as crazy does, right?
Exactly. What's your favorite thing about writing?
My favorite thing about writing is the liberation. Like, it is like When I'm sick, it helps me not to focus on it. When I'm like down, I get to put that on paper. Those are when my best scenes are written. When I'm happy is more of like my more banter, sarcastic scenes. So you can really see like my moods as you're reading. So like when you get like to the point where Amiri is like yelling at Tristan, it's like, yeah, she was happy writing that because Amiri is very snarky.
I did notice that too. I did kind of pick up on that a little bit, the way like the emotions were, and I was like, because I do that too. Like my emotions get poured into my characters without even realizing it. But
if writers say they don't do that, they're lying. They just don't realize it.
Exactly. Yeah. What is your least favorite thing about writing?
Oh man, I don't have a least favorite thing. Okay, my least favorite thing is switching devices because there are times when I'm sitting, because I don't stand in front of, who stands in front of a laptop, Aimee? If I'm sitting in front of the laptop, sometimes it just doesn't come to me and I want to be like on Facebook and do other things. Whereas when I'm on my phone, I just get like in the zone. So I have like Google Docs, the app is on my phone, and I just type away on that. I wrote a chapter and a half last night just on my phone.
I hate writing on my phone. I cannot do it worth the life of me. I tried. Like, I'll do it if I absolutely need to write something down, but I cannot write on my phone. That is the worst.
Oh no, my life is on my phone, especially for work because I am a teacher. Yeah. And like there are things that just need to be done very quick, like attendance, and like if there's like a behavior problem going on in the classroom, I definitely, like, by the time it takes to get out my laptop and log it, I have my phone and it just takes like 2 seconds. So I've learned to like use the phone more than the laptop unless I really need the laptop to do something.
Yeah, that like stuff for that I could see, but like for writing, I personally can't handle it. Like,
I hear you. It's not everyone's cup of tea, especially on the iPhone 8. Like I have the small one. I don't have the 8 Plus.
I have the 8 Plus.
I did not realize there was a difference. Anyway. And then I got it and I compared it to my 6 Plus and I'm like, I just downgraded.
Yeah.
I was so mad, but at this point I can't do anything about it, so.
How do you choose your book titles?
I have no idea. I can't even say there's a process to it. It just kind of like comes to me. Like, I hate to say that, but it's not like I sit there and think about it. Like, I'll be laying down. I'm like, oh, The Broken Daughter. Like, the title will always come first and then my story.
Yeah, that's kind of what I do. Like, I always think of a title first before I write. And then I have to have a mock cover just because I have to see what it's going to look like. Even if it's not going to be the same cover in the end, I still have to make a mock cover because I have to envision what it's going to look like as a book.
Absolutely. Saying this is where my husband comes in because it's like, oh, I have an idea and I need you to do this. And then he looks at me and he's like, there are 5 other novels you just asked me to do covers for. Which one am I supposed to work on now?
All of them.
All of them. He is literally working on 5 covers. Like, I'm not even joking.
I just sent him 4 covers.
So now he's working on 9 covers.
That's funny.
I told him
to take his time though. I'm like, I'm not in any hurry for these, so whenever you can get to them, just get to them.
If he gets into a groove, you'll have them in like a month.
That's perfectly fine. I'm not in a hurry. Like, I probably won't get any of these books out until next year anyway. So,
got it.